Alright guys, we got some news. Of course not good news, but bad news. Unfortunately, this colony's queen sadly passed away. As you can see here, here's her head in the garbage pile. It's quite unfortunate. I'm actually going to switch clips because this is quite devastating. But yeah, how it all started is that we checked on the colony and we saw the queen moving very slow and sluggish. And days went by and she was still the same way. The workers trying to tend to her a lot, things like that, but she just didn't look okay. She didn't look normal. And the days went by, she ended up dying. I don't know how, I don't know what caused, but she just died. And then the workers started to eat her very slowly. And then, you know, her head was just left. But it was just very sad because this colony was doing very well, flourishing really good, growing really good. But I don't want to end it with just a sad and unfortunate video. I actually want to show you guys what we've been doing with this colony. But what you guys think? Should we still keep them? Should we let them go? Should we wait until all the workers pass away? Or even add a new queen to this colony? I don't know what you guys think. Let us know in the comment down below. But with all that being said, let's start this routine with this queenless colony. We don't really feed them much because they don't have any eggs or babies to feed by themselves. So we usually give them small insects or legs of crickets. And of course the sugar shorts to keep them energized and moving. And the amount of times we feed them is not every day. We actually feed them twice a week because they don't need as much protein because it's just the workers. But this is just moments later and we're actually going to show you a time lapse real quick. Let's go! So yeah guys, apparently the workers started to escape because I left the room to eat some food. And I left the nest open, so yeah. They start to escape quite a lot. So this is just me putting them back with the colony. And I went to see if there was any left, and apparently there was one in our macro lens. So yeah, we just had to like wait until it came out. And over here it finally came out. And then this is me just trying to get it. Okay, we use olive oil as a barrier to prevent the ants from escaping. Not the best barrier. I'll show you guys later. But anyways, we grab the cap with the olive oil. We pour some in. And after that, in our case, we grab a Q-tip and we dip it in the olive oil. And then after that, we go ahead and grab the colony softly. And then we place the olive oil on the outward. And then we're done. You gotta get the corners real good, you know what I'm saying? So when I said olive oil is not a good barrier, at least for these specific ants, I meant that thing. Because literally minutes after I placed it on the outworld, this ant escaped. So I had to put her back with her colony. Bro, I see you getting aggressive. I'm just trying to bring your sister back. Anyways, I decided to clean their garbage at the bottom left corner because this is actually my first time doing it after many months. But the reason why it's my first time doing it because these ants are not dirty. They're quite neat when it comes to their garbage and leftover food. And the reason why that red thing is blurred out is because that's the queen's head. And I didn't want to show you guys the queen's head again. So I blurred it out until I took it out. Now all that is left is sand mixed with tiny pieces of insects they ate, carcasses, all these things that was left behind. And now I have to clean it. It's quite difficult. It took me quite a while, but I got it done. I got the job done. Yeah, I was happy. Got it done. Now, and tell me how you feel since your outworld is all clean. Kind of.
So checking back at their feeding, you can see that they put their work in the grasshopper by taking off its alderman, by making holes in it, and even taking off some legs. As you can see here, this worker is digging deep inside the grasshopper to get a nice little piece of meat. And right there is the alderman they ripped off. So this is what these ants been doing with this grasshopper.
The next day.
By the next morning, Not as much has changed with this grasshopper. It pretty much looks the same as yesterday. But this is just me looking at the outer. The inner could look completely empty. Do you know that saying about don't judge a book by its cover? In this situation, it's don't judge a grasshopper by its cover. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, something that I noticed about this colony is that every time we open their out roll, a whole wave of workers come out. And that wave of workers is most of the colony. And that reminds me, the worker count is around 70 to 80 workers. But unfortunately for this colony, they're decreasing, not increasing like most colonies. Checking inside the colony, you can see some activity, not much activity. And what I notice almost every time I see this colony is that they're chilling in the top left corner and in this hole. For those who are wondering what that thing is, that's the water source, and it comes through here, which proceeds to rise up to the roof of this water tower, and the ants get their fill. So yeah, that has been it for this Queenless Madagascar Lava Schooler colony, also known as Acrobatic Ants routine. And with all that being said, we thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Shalom!